Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Plan With Me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and I was going to show you what I've been doing in my Erin Condren Daily Duo. So a lot of this I do at work. When I have downtime at work, I take this with me, and I've just been doing my layouts at work in this. This is some of the stuff that I've done recently while at work. And so the October days I'm still, of course, behind in. I have set up my November monthly. But I have none of the November weeks done. That just gives me more stuff to do at work. But we can lay out this week here in my Daily Duo. I'm going to use this kit from my shop called Apple Picking. It says an Erin Condren hourly, but we're going to make it work in here. We're going to see what all we can get accomplished with this. So this is page 1. We got our days of the week and all kinds of functionals. Page 2, your today's to-dos this week. Water trackers, more functionals. This is page 3. We've got Washi. This is page 4 for apple picking. You can do, I've got some decorative checklists, some plain checklists, your numbers. This is one of the dashboards that you can also get to go with apple picking. And I was thinking I printed the extra washi page for this kit. Let me glance right here. In my stash, I have printed so much stuff in the last little bit. I can't remember if I printed that one. I'm seeing the one that I done for my October spread, but and I see the leftovers from the monthly. So I guess we'll just go with what I got, and if I need to bring in, which I'm sure I'll have to bring in more washi just because, you know, each day. No, here it is. I didn't go nuts. I really did have it. And there's my weekly demo page. Okay, so I've got the weekly demo page, and then here is my extra washi. I thought I did, but then I've thought I've done a lot of stuff, y'all, here lately, and yep. That's laughable. Okay, so I need to get my headers, my numbers. Okay, here's the days of the week. Here's the numbers. So let's go ahead and do that. I am already wore out, y'all, and I haven't even gone to work yet. Maddie is headed home, and I wanted to get her bedroom and her bathroom all washed and cleaned and mopped and everything so that she could come home to a clean bedroom, at least a bedroom she could breathe in without choking to death on the dust, because that's, usually what happens when it comes to me. Okay, so now we need these boxes. Okay, so I need to be able to do my Monday through Sunday, and I want to do washi, and this washi is a little too wide, so I might pull this washi here, and let's just see how this works, y'all. But with this week being Thanksgiving, I wanted to get some of this stuff planned and try to go ahead and get it scheduled up so that if y'all are home and wanting to watch videos, we have videos, they'll be there. Or when you have downtime, when the guys are watching football and y'all not into football and y'all want to watch something, voila. Okay, so let's see. We need Monday, okay, there's that, and then the 13th I did not have to work. Let's see, I don't have a work day until the 15th. So let me go ahead and lay down all my washi and header stuff, I think, is what I want to do. And then I can put my work days, oops, my off days. I need you to come back here, Whiteout. I gotta have you. Because I need to get rid of just a little bit of this. There we go. And it is cloudy and raining here today. I've got all my lights on, so I hope you can see everything good. And my mom, she's supposed to be headed home from rehab after being there a week. She was in the hospital over a week. So it feels like stuff is trying to get a little normal around here, which is fine by me. I think some of the headache I was dealing with yesterday had to do with this rain front coming in. But let's do some these pretty leaves. Now this orange, it would go with this. Oh, I gotta put my day. And don't forget, y'all, when it comes to Black Friday, I will be 40% off, and these are listed in my Etsy shop. So if you like this and want it for next year, or if you're back planning like I am, and can go ahead and order them and use them for this year. Let's see. Saturday. Then our last day is Sunday. I'll just use this green. Where did I just, there it is. It's clear and it gets away from me quick. So I saw where Erin Condren was having a big sale. Have y'all went and ordered from her? Most of my kits, are not my kits, but what do you call the planners by Erin Condren, I get off Macari, and I get them for like $20, you know, but then you have to pay for tax, and you have to redate them. Most of the time they're not dated for the year you're in, but hey, I don't mind redating stuff. Okay, so now let's go back and let's put in my work days for this week, which was 8:30 to 1:30. And I don't want the blue. Maybe this brown will be okay. And it'll go. Alright, so let's do put that washi page up there. And let's do this. And I'm going to put it right here. We're going to write the word work. And then I'm going to do (8:30 to 1:30). And I think we're going to do the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, y'all. The turkey, the ham. I think I'm going to do a squash casserole. We may do a green bean casserole to go with it. Some mac and cheese. Let's see here. So that was one work day that week. And then Friday, it was a 8:30 to 6:30. So let's go over here on Friday and grab another one of these and do 8:30 to 6:30. But usually if we do the traditional Thanksgiving meal come Christmas, we don't want the traditional meal. So we usually do like snack related stuff, like maybe some sliders, sandwich sliders of some kind with a cheese dip and, oops, that ain't cool. Like pigs in a blanket and those little sausages, stuff like that. Even though we can't wait to eat the turkey on Monday, it's like one time a do you, and especially if you're go to church and in church, you know, you got your church lunch type thing too. So then, yeah, you're turkey and hammed out. Oh, by then. Okay. So this was actually the day we were headed home. From Indiana. We had been up there visiting Maddie. So the first thing I want to do is put this, let's see, not a green one, because I'll show you why. Hang on. Let me do this color. My Hello Monday is on here, and it's green. So, well, this is so big, it sort of covers up. I'm sorry about the toy squeaking in the background. My dog is playing with it. Let's see, let's do a box that's a little bigger. So let me get this box. And I still went with green, even though I didn't want to. Oh well. Hello Monday. So then we'll go back with this one. And I'm just gonna write headed home. Okay, and then I need my little car. And I've got a Maddie in her little car. So I'm gonna use that. And we drove from there, and it was 5 o'clock before we got home. Oh, that's 6 o'clock. Go back up here. 5 o'clock. Okay. Alright, so then I want to put this full box over here. And let's see, I've got this, and I can do my meals for the week if I put like a header, but my thing is I'm not sure if with the header if the box will fit. So let's just try it and see. Oh, it will just fit on there. Okay, yay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put the word to go because of us traveling. Now these stickers here, might not line up just perfect on these lines, but it's more decorative than it is making sure it lines up just right. Okay, I also had to do my Manjaro shot, so let me get my little shot, and let's see here. I've got so many boxes, y'all, that I can use. There's no way. I will use all the boxes that come in these pages and these kits, but they're there if we need them. So let's see. I can also do, what else have I got tracker wise? Oh, I've got all these. Look at all this stuff, y'all. Let's just do water tracker up there. Okay, let's do something like that through the day. So this needs to be the today side. This over here needs to be just stick with the to-do. And let's see here about doing, I'll do one that is actually, it's hard to see the hearts or whatever in it, but it is a checklist. The hearts are white, but they're there. Let's see, then we need a full box. Over here we can put one of these trackers here, and then maybe if I want to put what we actually ate each night, I could do that down here in the bottom. Okay, so let's get this much set up. So we're going to do a today, a to-do, one of these, checklist, functional box, water tracker, and then a box over here for the meal that we actually eat. I like it when I have a rhythm. I don't like it when I don't really know what I'm going to put there or what I'm going to do or how to use it. Remember, I'm the color by numbers girl, so it don't bother me that I figure out certain stickers go in certain boxes. That tickles me to death. I like to know where stuff is going. It's hard for me to use, like, so many people have like deco sheets that come with kits, and it really causes me to have anxiety, because I'm like, a deco sheet means you can lay it anywhere, it can go anywhere, and I'm like, no, I need a specific spot for the deco to go. Now I want it to look good, but it would tickle me to death if in these planner boxes or planner pages there was this light gray outline of, let's say, a peach tree, and the kit that I'm working with comes with a peach tree in the deco, and I know that that peach tree goes right there in that little outline. I like using deco. I don't like to have to think of where it needs to go myself. I like for it to already be in my mind or on the paper, it telling me where it needs to go. I'm so weird, y'all. I'm so weird. I don't mean to be weird, but I'm weird. But there used to be, years ago, now this is going to date me, I don't know that they're still out there, but there used to be these coloring / sticker books that were like that. Part of the page was drawn, and you went and found the sticker that looked just like the drawing, and you matched them up, and then your page was decorated. And so that was some of my favorite things to do. I don't like just having to willy-nilly it all by myself. I like a little structure. I did not put my full box, did I? Let's go back. Okay, let's go with this one here that's on my demo. Okay, then this one, it's got the apple pies on them. Okay, and then Sunday, oh, it's going to end up with the same pattern. I might have to use this one down here that's sort of clouded out, because I don't want all that green. Maybe if we, let's do some layering, y'all. Break up some of that green, that'll work. Okay. Let's see, go back to this here, the today. And the to-do. So just so you know, even though this says an Erin Condren hourly, you can make this work in a daily duo. And I mean, even having to figure this out, y'all, is stressful to me. And it's my own dang stickers. But it is what it is. Let's see, I'm needing the water tracker, and then what I'm going to do for my meal. And y'all, there's going to be so many stickers left over with this kit. Okay, so I didn't do a meal sticker for this one. So let's bring in the meal sticker, and I got to do the water tracker up here on this one. Let's see if I got everybody else without missing anything. Okay. So now let's do some for sure things that happened, or my video is going to be forever long. So let me go back to my demo page. Let's see if we can just use the majority of this page this go around. So let's do this here at the top because it is payday. Do I have a payday on here? Lord, I don't even think I've got a payday on here. I've got pay bills, which is important also. I don't even have a money on here. Now, Misty Melton. Oh, you see this? Can you see this? This is the stressed out Maddie. That's what I'm needing. A stressed out Maddie. Okay. Alright, so let me just go back into Old Faithful. Find me a payday. And then find me some money. That money is there, but if I can find a smaller one, there's a dollar sign. So that is an option. There's a wallet. Okay, let me just use this wallet. Okay. Wednesday is also church time, so let's put this here. I've got a church time sticker, so let's do that. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is trash day. Let's go there. And I need a smaller one up here at the top because I have to put that out before I go to work. Here's trash day. And then here's a little trash can. Okay. This is also, I've also got a Finally Friday sticker that we can use. Right there. Okay. Let's see. Said I worked on orders on Wednesday, so let's flip back over here. I'll use a bigger box because that usually takes a little bit of time. So work at home. We'll put that in there, and then we'll do this computer. It says that Maddie had to go to the ER on Friday. I might need to move this so I can put Maddie going to the ER on Friday in here. I guess I could put it here even though I'm working. She's in Indiana and she's handling this, so this was when she went. And I've got this little stethoscope that I can use. Maddie Doctor. Okay, then let's see. Sunday, of course, is church, so that starts at 9:45. Let's see, maybe this box will be a little bigger. 9:45, yeah, this will do. I got a little church here, so let's do that. Through 12 o'clock, and then we can put Monday I was gone. Tuesday, this is where I ended up having to do all kinds of laundry from our trip. Do I have a yep, laundry day. Let's do that there. And do I have a basket? I got Maddie and her little basket of clothes. Okay. All right. Let's see. I had to get groceries for the house. So let's do let's get groceries. And this little basket of groceries. Okay. Thursday. It said I worked on orders Thursday too, and I changed the sheets on the bed, so I'm sure I done that first thing that morning after I got up. So I'm just going to use this bedding. Oh, that pillow changed. sheets. Put dishes on to wash, and I've got a Maddie doing dishes. Then I worked on orders. So I'm going to put this here, orders. And then I'm going to use these dots. Print and cut. Package. And then mail. Okay. I'm going to go back to Monday, and we stopped by Buc-ee's, and I got me a coffee for the drive home, so I'm going to use this also for Monday. And then when we got home and I unloaded stuff, I got me a hot shower after that ride. Shower, put meals. Okay, I also want to put over here on this is church time on Wednesday. I have these little crosses that can also work as deco for church. And then we went back to church at 5, and that goes from 5 to 6. And that's like a discipleship type thing. And I'll just put that there. Okay. Okay, so from eight o'clock to 12 was a work day at church this day. Work at church, so I've got this one last little cross we can put there. Alright, y'all, I've used most everything. So let's see real quick. If I've got, this is Dated Basics. Okay, so that's holidays. That's not what I want. Let's try this. This is some quotes that we can put. I think it starts here. Each day, just to have something encouraging for the day. Be still and know that I am God. We can put there. God is our refuge and strength. Put there. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. We need that on a Friday, don't we? After a work week. Then Saturday, we'll do every good and perfect gift is from above. And then Sunday, I prayed to the Lord and He answered me. All right, so look at all this that I've still got left over, y'all. All this functional, and I hadn't done my weekend banner. Go back, Misty. We've got room on Saturday to put down a weekend banner. And let's see, I had some of this washi left over, so let's just throw in some of that. Alright, so here's all that's left over. I hadn't used any of these important appointments to clean. None of those trackers, but that stuff usually you use. Planning time this week, all this to, yeah, there's plenty of stuff. And this washi strips. So this is how it turned out, my friends. So there's Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and Sunday. So there's still plenty in this kit left over to where if I wanted to decorate these dashboards for this following week, I could do it. Now I might have to find me some headers for each day, but as far as having some to-do list and some functional boxes, oh my word, there's plenty still in here. And this washi could definitely fit at the top of these pages and be cute. So anyway, this has been long enough. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.